to eat.
Is going to be used for
Really acute. Is even
basic difference.
into the lead. In the Bronx,
Treasure
Avenue at King.
Luggage.
Once in some areas that countless stores were stripped bare before police arrived. Harlem, the Bronx Fordham section, Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brooklyn, and
85,000 people.
These. Kurt's Furniture Store was just
Day, along with complete sports and weather, as Action News continues.
Alejandro, would you like to come in?
with gas, you can't cook long without exhaust fans. So for many early risers, coffee was the only solace.
They rolled down. We had that last night, and as a result,
Visions.
And that's what happened. 450 were being held in the Manhattan criminal court pens designed for half that number.
naturally, because of the ventilation and the lack of lights, we are providing under emergency generator systems. It's chaotic. It's under control.
Mattresses are now being moved in for the 200 that remain in the pens, which are not intended for overnight use.
This is repo auto.
Job here.
Now, don't panic.
Is head of our
México desde 290.
This is the best medicine for me, Zip.
time. And there are the motorists who courteously gave the other guy the right of way for a change. And how often during the long night do we reach for money for the cigarette machines that didn't work, or grope for a taste of water in the coolers that had no power? All the things we so often take for granted weren't there.
Down on East 78th Street came a bagpiper, and behind him a growing entourage of people holding bottles and cans as instruments. When the blackout hit, the entire Action News staff was mobilized, and editors and staffers joined regular reporters in the streets to find out what was happening.
New sound. It's the beeps of Radio Relay, the radio paging service that keeps you in touch 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Power line and a crucial substation, both directly north of the city. Together, they accounted for roughly 1/3 of all power reaching the city, and by going out, they overloaded the Ravenswood plant in Queens. All 5 boroughs and Westchester went dark. But this time, the domino effect stopped there.
I'll tell the truth. The Cards and the Phillies 5-5 at the end of 9½. The Braves 7, the Reds zip. That's after 8 innings. George Foster has hit 3 home runs. The Dodgers 2, the Astros 2 at the end of 6½, and they're pulling me off.
2 degrees. It'll be clear and warm tonight. Low temperature in the low 70s. Partly sunny and hot tomorrow. More humid and a temperature around 90 degrees. I'm John Vitiver. Here's more of your music on Y97.
Ethical. A struggle truly to imitate the ideal. And that.
You can put up to 10 years of
News, the power was not restored until after 5 this evening, while the staff is preparing a 64.
I'm really going to miss this place.
We didn't need the 92 degrees.
In some, it was perhaps some self-defeating way of getting even, but even before the night.
Now, because of the state police taking over our obligations on the limited access highways.
do you foresee any need for the state police to go into the streets at all?
The only arrangement that's been made is that we would have the state police
causing a blackout that was supposedly all but impossible.
Predicted diversionary actions designed to take the heat off of cooperating looters. And those looters also had a field day. In one Brooklyn neighborhood, they boldly wheeled a piano from a local music store, then sought ways to move it. Police were either absent or unwilling to interfere.
Control center, these people are talking to modem.
Well, it started right now. In fact,
Got a box.
Rage that at this hour, the city of New York is still without power.